Hello and welcome to RC and thanks for stopping by. In this video I finish back B and do the complete back C. This shouldn't take long because many steps are just only adding some screws. If there's something noticeable or off the manual like upgrades, I'll talk about it. So grab a drink and enjoy this video. Starting with step 22, which are the front axles. I don't use this like on the rear section. I ordered reinforced axles. There are some other axles, but I think these are the best I can use. And for these axles you get a manual which says there are shims. They gave you 10 0.2 millimeter shims. But I also have my Traxxas shims, which are a little bit wider in the diameter. And I think this is more suitable for me. So what I have done, I built up this upright and test it with the ball bearings, the new axle and this pin. And I saw that Traxxas shim here and there will fit perfect. There's almost no movement in the axle. This is great, this will I do. And as I saw this, I checked the rear axles. And this is a normal state. If you see this pin here, it can move. And on the other side, I put in a Traxxas shim 0.5 millimeter and a Tamiya shim 0.2 millimeters. See the pin here? No movement. This will I do too.
Engine was metal beast, super story, never ceased. Green metallic, blow white dream. Tamiya BT-01, the king's queen.
The next steps in the build are 24 and 25, which are the shocks. They gave you this friction shocks, but I use the TVA mini shock units. This is the set which I had in the tuning set of my TT01E. I didn't use it, I use air racing shocks, and therefore I have no springs in here. So I use kit springs first. If the springs of the kit don't work so good as I think, I still can use some of the springs I have left over from my TT01E build. Oh, I forgot to say two things. First, in the list of the description of this video, I show you the complete set of the CVAs with the shocks. And you need in addition for the set, this ball ends as an extra part. Also in the description of my video.
Slicing air, slating slop, racers dare. Grip the wheel, never lose. Supra's power, always choose. Flashing lights, hard at 550. New pace car, fast and gritty.
I do the rest of the clips off camera. So, everything is done now. The E-clips are on. The pistons are done. And excuse me, but this job is best done here near my body and near my eyes and not far away on the camera, which is around half a meter. So, let's continue with the build of the shocks.
Pearl white skin, victory near, let the race begin.
The plies are too wide.
In the night, gift and power, take flight. Metallic, pearl white skin, victory near. Let the race begin. Supra's roar in the night.
Now it's time to install the front bumper. There are parts you can remove. This is up to you. You don't have to do this. I do this.
RC birds slicing air, slaying slop, racers dare. Grip the wheel, never lose. Supra's power, always choose. Flashing lights on.
So, back B is now done. The chassis itself is complete, or the construction of the chassis. Only the wheels are missing and some fixing points, the steering and the complete RC technology. I clean up the mess and prepare everything for bag C. So now it's time to open up the last bag, which is bag C of the build. And here we have the steps 29 with the radio setup, the screw setup for your servo, which is complete individual. Step 30 are the battery doors, which you only put in and secure them with a pin. Then gluing on the receiver and the ESC, screwing in the servo and screwing in the on-off switch. This isn't possible here. I have a 1060 where the on-off switch is too small, and I can put it here right on the ESC, here, here and here. I tried here, I will see. Before you put on the servo saver, just make sure that the servo is in neutral. Therefore I have put it up. The radio is on. I have to be careful because the gyro is already set on, I think, 20% or so. But now we have it here in neutral, and then I can put on the servo saver. And for the servo saver, I have the high torque servo saver, a metal arm and the metal cap. So now let's begin with the steps 29, 30 and 31. Try to find a point which is really clear to this neutral position. The rest has to be done with trimming.
Grip the wheel and never lose. Supra's power, always choose. Flashing lights on a 550, new race car, fast and gritty. Shelf pride, roaring might, gift of speed through the night. RC birds, slicing air, slaying slop, racers dare. Grip the wheel, never lose. Supra's power, always choose. Flashing lights on a 550, new race car, fast and gritty.
So that the rims won't spin in the tires, I glue them with 4 points on each wheel, only on the inside, not on the outer side. I leave this. Maybe if they intend to spin, I will glue them on the outside too, but this can be done later. For now, it should be enough that there are 4 points on the inside of the rim.
Supra's roar in the night, gift and power, take flight.
For sure, it will be enough if you do only 2 wheels, the wheels which are driven. The wheels which aren't driven hadn't to be glued. The tires now have to sit until the glue is dry. And after this, and with the magic of YouTube, I go on with the installation of the wheels. As the glue on my tires dried, I had some time to overthink my work. And the first thing I saw that I missed this ball end here on the servo horn, which I did off camera now. And the other thing I saw was that the 550 motor is a centimeter too long, so you have to put it in this upper position. And the next thing I saw is that step 33 is attaching the tires. This I put to the end of the video because everything here is loose. And for the next steps, it's much easier for me not to have the wheels attached. And so I do the step 33 at the end of this video. Step 34 is about sorting the wiring, which is pretty easy. Just only some zip ties and this cutter. But for this I also prepared 2 pieces of the rear body mount to have the wires stay better in place and to get a better focus on them. Here you can really see how tight this all fits, but there's a little space between this mount and the wires of the motor.
Metallic, pearl white skin, victory near, let the race begin. Supers roar in the night, gift and power, take flight. I see birds slicing air, slaying slop, racers dare, grip the wheel.
For step 35, which is the front body mount and the steering mechanism, I got some ear racing tuning parts. Ball raced, very good. I open up the screws a little bit, fit some Loctite in here and screw them back. The ball bearings I don't grease because they are metal on metal, and there isn't so much stress like on the suspension or the wheels or the gears. So there's not really a reason to grease them like they say in the manual.
Engine bars, metal beast, Supra's fury, never ceased. Green metallic, pearl white dream, Tamiya BT-01, the king's queen. Flashing lights, harder 550, new pace car, fast and gritty, chills pride, roaring night. Gift of speed through the night. RC birds slicing air, slaying slop, racers dare. Grip the wheel, never lose. Supra's power, always choose. Flashing lights, hard at 550, new base car, fast and gritty. Chills bright, glowing light. Gift of speed through the night. Birds slicing air, slaying slop, racers dare. Grip the wheel, never lose. Supra's power, always choose. Flashing lights, hard at 550, new pace car, fast and gritty. Shells bright, roaring light, gift of speed through the night. Fury unleashed, middle rage, dream of power, locked in cage. Tamiya's glory, take the wheel, feel the rush, iron seal. Green metallic, pearl white skin, victory near, let the race begin. Supra's roar in the night, gift and power.
Technical, the car is done. There'll be some upgrades later, like on the steering, or here where the plugs sit right below the steering rod. This I don't like. I don't know yet how I will sort this, but this will come later. There are some further steps in the manual. like 38, attaching the battery, attaching the antenna, or 39, attaching a transponder. This don't count for me. In my next video, I do the body, and then I hope I'm done with the whole car and get it out to run.
In the night, gifts and power, take flight. Through the night, through the night.
I thank you for watching. If you got some questions, the comment section is yours. And as always, please like, share and subscribe. See you soon on RC Birds.
I see birds flying high, cars are roaring, engines cry. From cold it's slow to speed runs fast, moments building, memories last.